Make sure to get the music up here. The music should already been stopped. It's just taking a little bit for it to stop. Thank you so much. Okay, welcome to another episode of Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark. Be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and educational and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. I'd like to start off with a couple of Bible verses as well. In Isaiah 1:17, learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. And in Luke 17, verse 2, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and he be cast into the sea, that he should offend one of these little ones. In Colossians 3:21, fathers, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. Hope everyone's having a great day. Prayers for everyone that's sick. Prayers for our country. There's so much going on right now. We need to be united. We don't need to be divided. Let me put it on the chat right here. Hey, Chris, so good to see you. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. So, without further ado, thank you so much for letting me know about this, Chris. Share the screen. Still getting to know this program here. 7 arrested in Butler County human trafficking bust. Let me go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. This is March 25th, 2025. Here are their pictures right here. Let me try to click that part off. Thank you. From top left is Cameron Charvel Buris. Shane Anthony Pittman is the one in orange. Jose Campos Euricia. Andrew Jordan McCarr is the last one on the top row. From bottom left, Anthony Joseph Blakely, Joseph Frank Patrick III, Andrew Jamal Lane, Butler County Sheriff's Office. So, Butler County, Kansas, the Butler County Sheriff's Office says a joint counter human trafficking operation led to the arrest of 7 men. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for getting these guys off. But please keep them out. Keep them in jail, please. On March 21st, the Butler County Sheriff's Office, Homeland Security Investigations, and the Andover Police Department and the El Dorado Police Department conducted a joint counter human trafficking operation to deter human trafficking and sex crimes in the county. Investigators and officers worked with ICT SOS, a local advocacy group providing support to survivors of trafficking. Thank you so much for that local advocacy group for providing support to trafficking survivors. They met with potential victims of trafficking and offered paths to survivorship to 10 people who were engaged in commercial sex work during the course of the operation. One suspect was identified as a sex trafficker during this advocacy initiative, located nearby and arrested for promoting the sale of sexual relations, a felony. This operation also identified and arrested 6 men who agreed to purchase sexual relations from a minor child in Butler County, authorities said. These men have been arrested and booked into the Butler County Jail on a variety of felony charges. Cameron Charvel Burris, 31, has been charged with aggravated human trafficking, electronic solicitation of a child, commercial sexual exploitation of a child, and driving while suspended. That is the very first person right there. Okay. Now we're going to person 2. Shane Anthony Pittman, 39, has been charged with aggravated human trafficking, sexual exploitation of a child, commercial sexual exploitation of a child, indecent solicitation of a child, and promote obscenity, distribute obscene material. Jose Campos Garicia, 36, has been charged with aggravated human trafficking, electronic solicitation of a child, commercial sexual exploitation of a child, and indecent solicitation of a child. Andrew Jordan Picard, 22, has been charged with aggravated human trafficking, electronic solicitation of a child, commercial sexual exploitation of a child, indecent solicitation of a child, and promote obscenity, distribute obscene material. Anthony Joseph Blakely, 35, has been arrested and is awaiting charges of aggravated human trafficking, electronic solicitation of a child, commercial sexual exploitation of a child, sexual exploitation of a child, and indecent solicitation of a child. John Frank Patrick III, 31, has been arrested and is awaiting charges of aggravated human trafficking, electronic solicitation of a child, commercial sexual exploitation of a child, aggravated indecent liberties with a child, and indecent solicitation of a child. Alexander Jamal Lane was arrested and is awaiting charges of promoting the sale of sexual relations. So I bet he was the one that was the trafficker. This operation was carefully designed to create a perception of risk to anyone willing to come to Butler County to exploit trafficking victims, vulnerable children, or engage in commercial sex, the BCSO said. It was also designed to create hope and path to freedom for those who are being exploited by these suspects. Okay, now here's something I found. This seems to be the same guy right here. This record removal on the Cameron Burris. Cameron Bell Burris. And this was in 2019. And it says that the record removal. Okay. And it says jail contract, bed, held for another jurisdiction. Okay, you see this picture? Let's go back up and I'll show you that it looks like the very same Cameron. Right here. Just a little bit older. Now I got a picture of another person that got his name. Let me think of what his name is again. Shane Anthony Pittman. And I want y'all to see or not whether y'all think it's the same guy or not in that arrest record. Y'all help me with that as well. Hey there, Chris Miller. Good to see you. Yes, they do. They got a lot of questions to answer. That's right. Is this guy right here. So y'all tell me whether or not you think he's the same person, okay? Um, okay, it went away. Where did it go? Let's see. Here it is, right here. This is Shane Pittman. Okay, and it says Shane Pittman. Let's see. Shane A. Pittman. Okay, he would have shorter hair, bald, shorter beard. Sorry. So let's go right here and see him. Do y'all think this is the same guy? I do. I look at there's a little mark on his face right here on the right side, right here. And then when I look over here at over here, you drop his picture. Here it is right here. There's that little place on his face right here, too. So I believe this is the same guy. Okay. Oh, it's okay, Chris. I'm just glad you're here. I appreciate it. It's good that you're late, as long as you're here, you know. But do y'all think that's the same person? Take a look at him and take a look at him. Can't really tell. Yeah, he got a place by his nose too. See, Dalton had a place by his nose. He's got a place by his nose too. See, I think it's the same person. So anyway, this state of Kansas versus Shane A. Pittman. This was per curiam Court of Appeals of the state of Kansas, submitted for summary disposition. This was on August the 22nd, 2014. Pittman pled no contest to one count of aggravated robbery on October the 17th, 2014. The district court sentenced Pittman to 88 months imprisonment, but granted a dispositional departure to probation for 36 months to be supervised by community corrections. The record reflects that Pittman violated his probation on three separate occasions, and each time the district court imposed a quick dip and immediate sanction. Following an evidentiary hearing on February 17, 2017, the district court found that Pittman violated the conditions of his probation by committing the crimes of possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of opiates. The district court revoked Pittman's probation and ordered him to serve a modified sentence of 78 months in prison, although Pittman asked the district court to reduce the sentence to 48 months. Pittman timely appealed. On appeal, Pittman first claims the district court erred by revoking probation and ordering service of the prison sentence. Well, of course, if you go like this and you go against your probation, it's going to be revoked, silly. However, Pittman acknowledges that once there's been evidence of a violation of the conditions of probation, the decision to revoke probation rests in the sound discretion of the district court. Pittman also acknowledges that the district court may revoke probation without imposing an intermediate sanction if the offender commits a new felony or misdemeanor while on probation. So basically, when you go like this and you're seeing this, and you find in that these people have got other arrests also, and they're going here, continue doing other crimes as well, which they were probably still doing crimes, right? Yeah, it's an older picture, right? Yeah, it's appreciated. Let's see what it's. Hang up with there. Hi, I'm doing a live right now. I'll talk to you later. Okay. So yeah, it's the same person. You know, it's got the place on his nose, got the place on his um, face over here. And the thing is, you see that he's got several arrests. How many arrests have these others have gotten? Right? These are sick, twisted individuals. And okay, can y'all hear me? Okay. Uh, I think this is weird and crazy You go like this, and we're supposed to help the children. And we're like this. We're like, that's well and good that they caught these 7 culprits, right? But are y'all getting the big fish? Are you getting the big fish that's in with the government, with the police officers? We're we're happy that you're catching these ones like this. Don't get us wrong. But how about getting some of the ones that's in office that's messing with children, right? The one that's doing it under the cover, about, and y'all probably know about it, but y'all won't do nothing because you're too afraid of them, right? How about getting some of them people like that? These police officers, the governors, senators, whoever these are. We, that people that have been trafficked, people like me, we would be very happy. You got to go and catch the bigger fish. So I'm gonna be thankful that y'all did catch these, but let's get better. Let's catch some of these bigger fish as well. Thank y'all so much, and God bless y'all. Thanks for coming in, and I will be an advocate. God bless you. Yeah, please send me a link, and I'll be glad to see it. Send it through Facebook, and I'll be glad to look. God bless y'all, and thank you.